Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Monday Gunday. Today we have something pretty unique and pretty special to review, and that is the Wilson Combat Division 77 Project 1. So this is a kind of limited edition, very unique, very special pistol that Wilson Combat sent to us to test out and to review and to check some holster fitment things on. And they were kind enough to let us shoot it and make this video. This is a limited edition pistol that they designed, and they designed it to kind of push the limits of innovation. It's a project, it's an experiment. This is the Project 1. They wanted to kind of push the boundaries and see what they could do with a pistol. And it also kind of pays homage, Division 77, to Bill Wilson and his innovation with the 1911 design in 1977. So it's pretty cool, pretty special, and you can just kind of tell by the look, the craftsmanship, all these slide cuts, just the design, that this is something pretty neat. And there's a lot of different features going on here that we will touch on. The Project 1 was designed to be kind of the ultimate solution for speed, accuracy, and reliability in a pistol, specifically a double stack 1911 like this. And it features patent pending slide cuts and ports, as well as compensated barrel porting here. The barrel is a 5-inch barrel, and it is PVD coated along with other internal slide pieces for enhanced durability and longevity. This pistol comes with 3 18-round magazines that are pretty nice, have a nice aluminum base pad here. It also features kind of this built-in, kind of slim, minimalist mag well that's actually built into the frame of this gun that really helps with the feel of this in your hand, in my opinion. It also features a pretty unique optic mounting system where you don't need any optic plates or any additional things to put an optic on there. I believe you can use any of the RMR footprint optics, Delta Point Pro, and even the RMSC footprint optics. So you have a lot of choices there. And how it works is they have a series of hole patterns under the optic, and it comes with a set of these little metal pins that you can place in the certain holes depending on the optic that you want to mount. The optic then goes on top of those pins, holding them in place, and then all you use is 2 screws to secure the optic to the slide. Those pins stay in place, and as you tighten these down and torque them to spec, those pins kind of hold themselves and the optic in place very securely. It's a really cool, really innovative system. With this pistol, this new design, they also upgraded the recoil guide rod system in it. They call it the Advanced RPG guide rod, and they changed the spring and lengthened it, and that is all supposed to help with enhanced reliability and longevity and just overall function of the firearm. It also comes with this nice flat face trigger with an advertised pull weight of anywhere from 3.5 to about 4.5 pounds, and I think the trigger feels pretty good. And the price on this one, it is $39.95, so coming in just under that $4,000 mark. But you got to keep in mind, this is a very special gun, limited edition, and the first 100 guns that are sold will be kind of a commemorative extra limited edition, and they'll come with a metal gun case as well as a nice little challenge coin for the Division 77 Project 1. Let's take this out to the range, see how it shoots, and we will come back and score it up, see how it stacks up against the other guns we have reviewed. We are out here at the range with the Wilson Combat Division 77 Project 1, this beautiful thing here. And we're gonna shoot our 3 standard drills that we do for all Monday Gunday guns. Starting out with a bill drill, A zone at 7 yards. We'll run that twice. We'll do a 3, reload 3, in the A zone at 7 yards, and then we'll go back to 10 yards. We'll put up a B8 target and shoot that 10 rounds for score. No time limit. Let's start off with the bill drill. And in the bill drill, this is obviously a comped gun. So we're looking at recoil management, tracking the sights, working that trigger. It's got a pretty decent trigger. So we'll see how spicy we can get with the bill drill times there. Shot the cardboard a little bit, just trying to get a feel for this gun. First rounds through this gun. And we'll see how these bill drills do. It feels good initially. I think I'm gonna like it, but let's see. Stand by. Okay, that was clean, 234. Pretty decent group there. First shot was a 146, so that's slow. So slow first shot, around the 1.5 time, but if you know me and 2011s or double stack 1911s, it's kind of how I be shooting them, unfortunately. All right, let's run it back, do another bill drill here. Stand by. Oh, okay. I flicked it off and then flicked it back on. Classic. Okay, stand by. Was that 5? No, that was 6. Okay. 217, so got a little faster. Splits, nice. I mean, I like the trigger. You can run it fast. It's comp, so not a lot of recoil. So another clean run there. Overall, feeling good. Feeling good. I'm going to load up for a 3 reload 3. Going to slide lock. So one cool thing about this gun is the slide release or slide stop, whatever you want to call this thing. It's further back than a lot of 2011s. So I can actually hit that with my strong hand thumb instead of coming down with my support hand thumb to send the slide home. So that's cool. Back at 7 yards for the 3 reload 3. Stand by. Everything was smooth until my finger was a 450 clean 3R3. Colin can go show the target. I'm going to load up some more. Second run at the 3 reload 3. Stand by. Not great, not terrible. 442 and clean again. All within the A zone. Those are decent times, I would say. I'm still getting familiar with the trigger, and the magwell helps a lot. The reloads aren't bad. The main thing is that sending the slide home, being able to reach that with your strong hand thumb, that is awesome. So take note, other 2011 or double stack 1911 companies, because they all should have that, okay? Let's put up a B8 target. We'll go back to 10 yards. 10 yards, 10 rounds, no time limit, just trying to get them all in this X ring or the 10 ring. And so we'll see how accuracy goes with this. Okay, so here we are at 30 feet. This is just going to be slow, controlled fire. Okay, 10 rounds, they felt good. Oh, what? Okay. All right, I don't know what's worse, is that I shot an 8 and a 7, or I didn't see that. That's weird, because, I mean, those are definitely anomalies compared to this average grouping. Like most of them are in the X ring. So that's interesting. I'm gonna shoot this again. I wanna see if something weird like that happens again. We threw another clean B8 target up there, back at 10 yards again. We're gonna do the B8 10-yard group again. See if we can get this thing to group. Because that last one was weird. Did it again. 2 rounds were crazy flyers.
3.
Maybe 3 rounds. That's so weird. Those look like they're like almost tumbling. Okay, so if that's 1, that's like not a normal hole, and neither is that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know, maybe there's more in there and in there. I mean, there could be more than 1 in that one. That's weird. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm going to load up a different type of ammo and try it one more time, because for a gun like this, it definitely shouldn't be doing that. We're shooting these flat nose Federal Syntech rounds. Who knows if that has something to do with it, but that is definitely weird. I'm going to load up a different type of ammo that's round nose. I don't know. Will it make a difference? We'll see. We got some new ammo loaded up in here, and maybe it's just an ammo issue. Some guns are finicky with certain types of ammo, so we'll see how these go. Much better, much better. So that's an easy 100, perfect score. So something about those other rounds must have been weird, because you get all 10, almost all in the X, but very clearly in the 10 ring. We checked the optics mounted correctly, and it's tight, everything's to spec. It's a good gun. It's been running. We've probably put a couple 100 rounds through it. I don't know, maybe something weird about that ammo, but with normal rounds, shoots very accurately. That's that. Let's take it back to the armory. I will work up my scores for the 10 categories and see how this thing stacks up. Okay, starting off our 10 category review and scoring of this gun. First category is cost. This is an expensive gun, but you have to remember that it is a very special kind of limited edition gun. So yeah, it is $4,000, but it's a Wilson Combat that shoots really well, and I think you get a lot for your money there. So for that reason, I'm giving it a score of 6.7. Next up is Ergonomics, and I'm giving this a score of 8.2 because I like the ergonomics. I like the way it feels, I like the way it handles, and I like that I can do everything I need to do easily with this via the controls. The slide release is accessible with my strong thumb. The safety selector works very nicely. Mag release, the mag well, all the things seem to work well with this gun, and I like that. Feels good. Then we come to trigger. This is getting a score of 8.6 for trigger. I think it is a very good trigger. However, I don't think it is the best trigger, but it is very good. It's got a very defined, crisp wall. It's just a little bit on the heavy side, but the brake, like I said, is crisp. Reset is very short. It feels good. It feels very good overall. If I had to guess, this would probably be on the higher end of that 3.5 to 4.5 kind of advertised range for pull weight, but overall, great trigger. Let's talk about bore axis next. This is getting a score of 7.7 because I think it is decent. However, it is not great. There are other double stack 1911s or 2011s that have a much lower bore axis, so you're able to get your hand a little bit higher, therefore managing recoil a little bit better. So this one's not bad though, and this gun's easy to shoot thanks to the porting and the barrel and the slide. So that's not a huge deal. Next up, we have sights. So you will notice there's just a tiny little wannabe front sight up here, and I am perfectly okay with that. No rear sight, and I love it. I think it's awesome. I want a dot, and dots these days tend to be pretty reliable. I think this optic mounting system and this super low profile front sight make the shooting experience awesome. You get the full view of that SRO window, and I love that. Backup irons are cool in theory, but when we're just out the range having fun, I would prefer something like this. So giving that a score of an 8.8. Moving on to aftermarket support. This gun in particular is getting a score of a 6.2, and just kind of due to the limited exclusive nature of this gun, it's not going to have a ton of aftermarket support. There will be some things like parts for the EDCX9 that I'm sure are compatible with this, but overall, you're just not going to see a lot of these, and you're not going to see a lot of specific parts and pieces for these guns. But that's okay, because I think the way it is set up, I think it's really, really good. Okay, let's get into round capacity. So like I said, this comes with 3 of these kind of extended looking mags, although they're only 18 rounds. 18 rounds is better than normal in my mind, but it looks like it's an extended mag. And extended mags should have more than 18 rounds. This should be a 20 rounder, in my opinion. But I guess it is better than having a 15 round like what comes standard with the EDCX9. So it is better, but because it's only 18, I'm still giving it a score of a 6.5. Serviceability for the Project 1 is getting a score of a 7.3. Not a hard gun to service. If you are familiar with 2011s or double stack 1911s, you will know your way around this gun. There are just some unique parts to it, but nothing that is going to inhibit you from breaking it down, cleaning it, servicing it, just the same. So fairly easy, fairly simple. Okay, next category is value. So what you get for the price of this gun. This is the bag it came with, but if you get one of the first 100 or one of the exclusive models, it'll come with a metal case and a challenge coin. But this one came with the 3 mags, this soft case, and it came with all the different pins for the optic mounting system that you would need depending on the optic that you want to use. And everything's color coordinated in bags, so that's pretty cool. It also came with extra fiber optics for a fiber optic front sight. And this is your 3rd mag. One cool thing that it came with is it came with your rear sight. If you, for some crazy reason, want to not run an optic and just run irons front and back, comes with your rear sight, and it looks like it's very well made, adjustable windage there. Very hefty, sturdy piece of metal there for your rear sight. So that's kind of cool if you're the type of person that wants to do that. So overall, it's an expensive gun, but I think it's a great value. You're getting a limited edition thing. This is an innovative gun in certain senses. And I think for certain people it is very, very well worth the cost. So I'm giving that a 7.9. Might not be for everyone though. Last but not least, we have the category of cool factor. Obviously the most biased category that we have, but depending on who you ask, this is either a very cool gun or a very just over the top gun. When we first got our hands on it, I wasn't sure what to think. It was very shiny. The bronze was popping. There's a lot going on there, and I wasn't quite sure about it. But after shooting it and after taking some photos of it and messing with it and just being around it more, I grew to really, really like it, especially the aesthetics. I think it is a cool looking gun, and I think there are really cool things. I think the ease of operation of this gun is super cool. I think the porting is super cool. Optic mounting system, super cool. The kind of integrated mag well here, super cool. So I'm giving this a score of a 9.3. I think it's a cool gun. Let us know what you think about this gun. If you think it's as cool as I think it is, or if you don't really like it, tell us whatever you want, because we'd love to hear it. So that is that's the breakdown of the Wilson Combat Division 77 Project 1. The total score for this gun is 77.2. So that is landing it easily within the top 10, I believe, but we will put that list of scores right here. It scored well in my opinion, and I really enjoyed shooting it. There are some things that I would like to change or improve, but I don't run Wilson Combat. I'm just a guy. Let us know what you thought about this gun. Let us know if you've had the opportunity to get your hands on one of these and check it out or shoot it. And when these are released, I'm not sure when that is, potentially towards the end of May, They may be released by the time this video comes out, maybe not, who knows. But let us know if you get one. Let us know what you think about it. And also give us some more recommendations for guns, not only pistols, but if there are rifles or other firearms that you would like us to review, we could try to get our hands on some and put a review out. So let us know in the comments section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us, and comment for that algorithm. We appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay strapped. We'll catch you next time.